Hello, Fredlings. I am Claude from Chicago. We are here for real people with real creativity in real time. Fredlings never give up on a one on you. And our stream last time crashed, so that's why it's split into part two, which is actually 17. We are continuing our ride from Simon, so this one's going to be not a terribly long stream, but we are going to continue with it. So if you missed the last episode and you just cut to this one, spoiler alerts. But we are building our final areas for our theme park, which is the 90s, 2000s, 2010 area. Simon is sponsored this ride from Slovakia, which is this company here, which is like a funny lore thing, as well as it's a battery called the Charge. The Charge is the ride. So what it does is the battery is charging up to get a electrical current. It does a little charge here. So it does a little charge. It'll come through, and then it should come back in, and it's done. This kind of reminds me of the Disney World Honey, I Shrunk the Kids sort of ride. So that's what this is in terms of the ride. So we're just pretty much adding the details in. So this isn't going to be a terribly long stream, but what we're doing is we're making this, the battery ride came up by Simon. So what we have here is big battery, little battery, and then we're going to have a couple other little batteries kind of chilling as well. How are you doing, Simon? Thanks for coming back out to the stream. Is that a Duracell battery? No, this isn't Duracell because we are not sponsored by Duracell. We are not sponsored by Duracell. That is just battery. Battery looks very similar. Claude, you just described a capacitor. Charge and then discharge. We do what we can every once in a while. That's the ride, man. Pretty cool, huh? It's a pretty cool ride, huh? Came up, this idea was made by Meep. The ride name was made by Simon. For the record. So remember when we did like the little kiddie lands and stuff like that, where they candy and all that stuff? These have batteries. Battery candy. Wait, the batteries aren't candy. The batteries are not candy. Otherwise, a lithium-ion battery. I mean, a capacitor is around too. I'll post a picture. I'll post a pic of one hold on. Hold on. All right, for sure. Now, I know the batteries have like a little top thing. This is a budget theme park before people get ahead of themselves. This is a budget theme park. They also kind of look like if we change this to red, this would look like a shotgun shell, wouldn't it, Simon? If we change this to red, this would look like a shotgun shell. Oh my god. The shots. Oh my god. So, gun idea was not actually terrible. This yes. We're not trying to build any of those batteries, no. Otherwise, a lithium-ion battery. I mean, capacitor is around. Well, I mean, I guess it is this in the inside, right? But I mean, like, that's a little too basic. Make the next coaster shotgun theme. This is cool, though. I really like how this turned out. It turned out way cooler than I thought. Is this the one that I was using medium? So small is pretty small, huh? I just wanted to give a couple varieties. They don't have to be like all of them have to be variety. But I do want to have a couple of them like this. Command to the Discord, where the guests have to protect the caravan from bandits. Oh god. Oh god. To match your theming of the ride. That would be great. Alright, why can't I not... There we go. I know technically there's supposed to be a top to it, okay? I know. I don't care. We're going with the site, whatever Simon sent us on Discord. There's people coming on the ride! There's people coming on the ride! Everyone to their stations! If I put a battery here, is that going to take away from this? I don't think so. Oh, we need light to shoot. Okay, people are going on the ride. Who's going on the ride? We got a whole squad going on the ride. We got ourselves Natalie, Reed, Santano, Daniel, Sid, and Karin. They're about to go on a ride for the first time. Let's go. Let's go. All right. With that being said, we'll see you at the next stream. Just kidding. No, we're definitely watching these begin on this ride. Also, we need to do lighting pass. Classic lighting pass. We need some things to make this look like an electronic ride. I think it's been a while since we actually lit up the coasters themselves. It said it's a while. Literally, they're all lit up. Except for this one. With it being an electronic charge ride, I kind of wanted to, like... light up like a battery. Like Simon was describing to us. Now, it's not actually connecting to... this. I cannot remember if the other rides did that. Or maybe I was just tweaking or something. But I thought these connected to the pipe. So it kind of goes like, that kind of thing. Now, I could do it where you go on the ride and it kind of lights it up, but I'm thinking... no. Does that make sense? Okay, let's start from the bottom. Also, how did I use these lights on this one? I think I put these lights in the pipes themselves. No, I didn't. They're facing down. They're facing down. Like that. Okay, perfect. I just wanted to make sure. And let's save. Did they like this ride? Heading to the curse? Oh, they're actually going over there. Wow. Would have never expected people to go that way. All right, perfect. So let's flip this upside down. Move this up. Let's go this way. And maybe I should just do it on the poles. I don't know. It's going to be kind of tough on how we're going to light this. At least at the bottom. It'd probably be easier when we get up higher. Do you feel me with that or no? Is that just me, the sound? Okay, so we'll go like this. And then we'll grab our yellow that we were just using. That looks nothing like yellow. Okay, that's the same color. We should make this a scenery piece before I go too far and this is all like jank. Okay, now we'll go like this, Simon, and we'll press I. Merge those together. Now we have a scenery piece, so when we do need to change the color, it's not going to be an absolute nightmare to do that. I do think this is tedious, but it is going to be 100% worth it when it's done. All right, check the Discord Planet Coaster. I'll post it soon. I made the logo for the shotgun caravan. Oh my god. Leave Simon for 3 seconds. 2 seconds later. Done! Oh my god. You can't leave this guy. This guy will have no problem getting a job in the future. I promise you that. Done! All right, I'll take a look once. Let me just finish this rotation here. Let's go like this. He loves Dallas. Dallas, Texas, y'all. Who's coming to Dallas with me next weekend, y'all? You guys trying to come to Dallas, Texas next weekend, y'all? Look at that. Alright, let's check the Discord. Planet Coaster. Discord. Shotgun Classic. If I was... God, I wish I could get fucking sponsored on YouTube with the monetization bull. You don't make any money from YouTube ads, but... I mean, for my level, you make us like 3 cents a month, but like, damn. I wish it worked, bro, because this shit would get so demonetized, and then I would have to tell you, Simon, no, we can't use this, but we're not monetized, so we're gonna have to use this at some point. I don't know where we could use it. I mean, the next ride we could try to do shotgun theme. I still don't know how we're gonna make. Simon, I have no idea how we're gonna make a ride shotgun theme. I'm just telling you straight up, bro. I don't know how we're gonna do it. I don't know how we're gonna do that at all. Why couldn't we use it? Because monetization. Sap Daddy! How are you doing, Sap Daddy? Long time no see. How are you doing, my fine fellow? Now, I don't know if this is your first time coming to YouTube. I'm sorry. It's been so long since I've seen you in the chat. And no worries, by the way. Yeah, I kind of, like, left Twitch real hastily. And I didn't really give, like, a big shout-out. I've renamed all my stream stuff. I should have did, like, an extra, like, goodbye stream on Twitch. And say, hey, we're on YouTube. I literally used a public asset. No. It's not the image. It's not the Simon, it's not the image. It's not the image that I'm concerned about. It's the gosh dang gun. YouTube does not like guns. YouTube think guns kill people. Oh, by the way, Sap Daddy, I'm sorry. I didn't even give you a rundown of what we did since the last time you probably were on. So what we're doing right now is we are continuing our park. We're actually coming to the final rides. So what we did is obviously this is the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s area, which is the same as from your last time. 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. You might have missed this ride is now officially, like, abandoned. Like, it was not good, and now it's officially abandoned, so everything's shut down, at least this one, because it just didn't make any money. Like, it's like, oh, we made a sign here. Ride will be closed for a foreseeable future due to high maintenance costs. That was the reason why. So we got that shut down. We just did this today, added the same boathouse from over there. We have a shooting ride over here. And then we have this beautiful Curse of Harold Bryan roller coaster, the Runaway Train ride, which goes in the cabin and the valley, kind of comes up and does some cool things. We need to add some trees and stuff over here, by the way. And then we added this, the Little Red Dragon. It's a little kids ride, and people are actually going on it. Meep changed the settings, and people are finally going on it. It actually looks like a lot of people want to go on it because it goes 2 times around. Okay, and then this is what we're building today. This is Simon's, like, battery ride. So we're kind of right now going through the details, and we're going to make it kind of go... And I could do it just when the ride goes off. I think that would be the coolest. Because it's called The Charge. So I think we will link it to the ride. This is going to be a pain in the neck to get to go, but... once we get it in, it'll be perfectly fine. What about Noons? I was literally with Noons all day yesterday. It was awesome. She's doing good, though. Real good. Real good. I'll tell her, though, that you were asking about her. Maybe she'll jump on the stream one of these days. She's real busy with school, I know that. So that's why she hasn't been here recently. That's why she hasn't been here, because of school. Okay, perfect. It's been a minute. Guns don't kill people. Bad society economic situations force people into killing people. You were building the mine train last time I remember. I have a name for it. Come on, you already have a name for it. Why should it be called Why should it be called Charger when you can call it Supercharger for 5,000 premium plus edition 2? It was called the. It's called the Charge. Simon, come on now, man. You should know this. This is your This is your ride. The Charge. I could call it I guess I could call it the Charger. Sap Daddy came up with a kind of a name here. Let me take a look at this in 1 second. I don't know if there would be even an easier way of building. I'm just kind of complaining right now. This looks so cool, though. Oh my god, I'm so tired. I was going to suggest Pioneer as it is a new technology that pioneers new technology. My ride, I just steal vital structure components. I mean, Frollo does. The Pioneer battery, PP. Battery doesn't start with a P, Claude. PB. Want to get into the PB? Power battery. Pioneer power. Pioneer power. Pioneer power. Pioneer power. Why? Sap Daddy, we're coming. That's the new name. I'm sorry. The Charge is not the name. Pioneer power. Pioneer power. It's just sponsored by that guy. Pioneer power. How about that, Sap Daddy? Pioneer power. How does this have 108 views? And the stream just started 1 second ago. I feel like that's cap. I had these lights facing out. So maybe these should start facing out. Up here it's this top, and then this is the backwards side. I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna say it right now. No one cares about Star Wars. Oh my god, you said something like that, that would be the absolute end of the world. People would be fighting in the streets. Gulags would be reopened. Gulags are, I mean, aren't they still open in Oh, okay. So years ago, I watched Vice News. The Gulag series. This guy went to North Korea and he got footage of the gulags. It was like this mini YouTube Vice News series thing. It was old too. When I watched it, it was like 10 years old. And it was cool. I mean, it was a cool series. That's all I could really say without spoiling it. They went to... I think they actually went in Russia because North Korea, they wouldn't. But North Korea was there or something like that. Oh my god. I just changed the top logo. Everything else is the same. All right, let's check Simon's website out now with the ride on here, apparently. Simon made a website already for it, bro. Oh my god. That would be so cool. To have a legit lure website for like every single one of these parks. If we had a big audience, bro, that would be so freaking cool. If we had like each, I mean, just picture it, like each ride or each park could actually have like a legit like website. That would be cool. That would be cool. But it's not worth their time or money because no one's like watching that much. I mean, you guys are, but I mean, like, you know, that would be cool. I still didn't watch Star Wars. I don't watch Star Wars. The only thing I watched was from Vice was the video talking about buying nukes from the Bulgarian black markets. Here's the video. Yeah, no, I don't watch Vice News very often, but that was the one that I watched. Each image is sponsored having a link to the websites. To get popular, Claude, you need to get really, really good at one game and hope that it never becomes unpopular or gets interest or it gets an interesting personality and stream, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, no. There's a lot of stuff that I have to do to get to that level, and the one thing that I do want to do is the Claude's history course is really the big thing. This is more of just this channel is not meant to be like super. This is meant to be like fun. If this was meant to be like my ass is gonna make a the shit that sucks is the monetization, because we would have, if I was monetized years ago, I don't think anything would have. Remember how years ago when before I hit monetization on YouTube and I was streaming every single day consistently at the same time, 7 days a week, Minecraft, City Skylines, and your favorite series, the Soviet Republic and stuff like that. It just sucks that YouTube had to screw me. But that's why we have the Patreon page and PayPal links. Okay, this is not at the right height at all. Navy Snow! Interesting person. Just play Minecraft on my SMP. I can help you get popular. Oh, you have an SMP? Claude just sort of turned to Twitch. I'm not returning to Twitch. We are not leaving YouTube ever again. That was the worst decision of my life. Should have stayed on YouTube all these years, and not because I'm not here for the money. I already told you that. But the shit isn't. I should have never left. I should have just stayed over here because we were doing real good. I mean, the only good thing is from going to Twitch is we saw the great Sap Daddy. That was the greatest thing. Navy Snow, how are you doing? How is your books coming along? How is your reading coming along? I just finished a bunch of books. I finished War and Peace. Oh, these lights are not... Oh. I finished War and Peace. That took a very long time to read. One of the longest books in the world. It's not the longest book in the world, but it's one of those famous with Napoleon. I finished a really good book, Navy Snow, that you should listen to. It's called... I added it to the... I added it to all my books, by the way. If you want to read any of the books that I'm reading, I have a playlist, or I'm sorry, I have a link in my Discord It should be a pinned link, or if it's not pinned, it should be one of the top ones. It is called it's my YouTube audiobooks. Okay, sorry, Navy Snow. The book is called Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I finished that like 2 days ago. If not, yeah, 2 or 3 days ago. Really good book. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I finished that book that you told me to suggest. You gave me a suggestion a while ago. I think I told you all about that, though. You're monetized there, right? Yeah, I'm a CTV Claude. Me too. Go to the website meant specifically for streaming. Good. Well, blushes. Yeah, don't need to rub it in, JK. No, Sap Daddy. Well, no, for real. Like, if we didn't go onto Twitch, out of me streaming on Twitch, not to be rude or anything, out of me streaming on Twitch for 6 months, which isn't a long time. It is a long time because I'm 24 now, so I don't really have time to mess around. I gotta start focusing. After streaming for 6 months on Twitch, Sap Daddy and what was the girl's name? I can't remember her name. She gave me all those movie suggestions. I can't remember what her name was, but those are the only two. See, look at only one person. Everyone else I don't remember at all. People came in and just left. The Yeeter, how are you doing? Thanks for coming out to the stream. Well, I don't know if you want to see the Soviet Republics again. That game got really complicated between then and now. That's the only issue. I think it needs to be a little bit easier, and if it was easier, then more people would be playing it. Now it's a sewage system, heating system game. Oh god, playlist of books. Yeah, so I have a playlist, YouTube playlist, unlisted playlist. It's a YouTube unlisted playlist, so you can listen to all the audiobooks that I have listened to, on there, every single one. And I listen to all kinds of books. I listen to fiction, but my favorite is nonfiction about life improvement books. Life improvement books from both points of views. You're probably going to see a bunch of kids' books coming up because I do actually want to learn a lot more about kids, but I still have a couple more books I want to read before that. Napoleon Dynamite, now it's a sewage system game, heating game. What style? Plane production, water system, plane production, truck production. It's cable car ? I finished the one where they talked about the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, and now I'm reading. Oh, I heard that book. I never read it, though. Neil Grass Tyson's Astrophysics for People in a Hurry. I want to type this in. Oh, no. Yeah, I've heard of this, but I am not. I thought The Hitchhiker's to the Galaxy was a movie. I threw that into my Google. I want to find it later. I gotta post a bunch of book reviews. I still gotta do that. Don't forget. I just because I haven't done it does not mean I'm not going to do it. I will be adding the book reviews. Okay, before we get too far, let's add the trigger sequence here because I kind of wanted to like power up, like bloop 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 bloop. I wanted to do that, so we're gonna put a trigger point here. You know what? No. I wanted to kind of go when it goes off and like it runs over the lights. But this is very weird on how this is set up. So what I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do something a little different, which was my original design. Is if we grab ourselves, I will read you know what? I'll bring up the playlist right now. I'll show you every book that I read right now in stream. I'll do it right now in stream. Because I just have it private because it was supposed to be private. And then I decided to change it to something else. Okay, let's look. Everyone, let's look at everyone look at the screen right now. YouTube.com. We're going to go to mine. I will drop the link in right now when I find it. Where is books? Books read. These are books that I finished. These are not any books that I have not finished. So I'll drop the link in here if you want to look at this now. If not, it's in my Discord. Okay, so these are the books that I have read. So the book that has changed my life is Eat That Frog. I've talked about it a bunch of times. Beautiful book, phenomenal book. Love the book. Mutiny of the Bounty is a nice. I think it's a real thing from how it's written. It might be a fiction history, like sort of like War and Peace. Huckleberry Finn, fiction. Treasure Island, fiction. Geronimo, real. Talking about a Native American man that was screwed over by both America and Mexico. The History of the United States Book 1, Volume 1, sorry, The Communist Manifesto. The History of the United States, Volume 2, Thomas Paine, Common Sense, the most popular and sold book in the United States. This is Marketing, Stocks and Investments, Investing in Yourself. Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich, one of the most helpful one. How to Sell Yourself Through Life. Peter Lynch, Learn to Earn. 21 Successful Tips to Be a Self-Made Millionaire. Richest Man in Babylon. Jordan Peterson. War and Peace. Art of Communication. War and Peace. Exactly What to Say. And Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Rich Dad, Poor Dad was really good. The third one needs no intro. Facts. I also read the original Tom Sawyer, but that was before I made this YouTube channel, so that's why it's not on here. These are the only ones. These are, when I started this YouTube channel, these are all the books that I've read. No, these are all the books that I read from last year to this year. Even when I started the YouTube channel, I didn't save them. And if you have any book suggestions, type them in the chat now. Go in our Discord and type them in chat. Do whatever you want. I don't care where. I'm going to put them in my Google thing. I'm going to find the audiobook, and then I'm going to read them. Now, books for me can take... For me, as Yellowstone knows, if the book's real good, I can finish it within like 2 days. If it's 12 hours, no, that's not an issue. I'll find the time. I never liked books before. I always hated books. If it's an audio book, it's way easier for me, by the way. If it's a real book, it might take me like 10 days, but I love books. I love self-improvement books, and I love self-improvement books. Those are my favorite because I'm trying to improve myself, but I think those are my favorite. I will read anything, though, for the record. I will read anything. Could be holding you tonight. Could be doing wrong. Start doing right. I remember the time you went quiet for a long time and you started playing audiobooks in the background and stuff. Yes, I remember that. Claude, read Gulag Archipelago. I think I heard that book as well. So let's copy that in here. Let me put that into here. I did not read this. I will read anything, by the way. I mean, it might take me some time. And if I don't care if it's left, right, good, bad. Especially if it's history. If it's a real event, I will read it. Let me catch up on some of your comments. Neil deGrasse Tyson, it's the girl, haha. That's how Twitch works. We stay at home. Stay at home. Curves are still around, but barely watch streams. So your Republic fills up the niche content. Build city builders. Ability to build on everything yourself. Read the Gulag. The Elon's favorite book as a kid. That's the one is Elon's favorite book as a kid. Which one? I remember the time you went for a quiet for a while. Books, maybe some game soundtracks. You read the Communist Manifesto? I did. The third one needs on Israel. The read Bioshock. Yeah, we're not doing that. Okay, never mind. It's a really good book. Maybe I'll read it. I have a suggestion for sure. Drop it in. How to increase your IQ by eating gifted children. Dead. I just read when I feel like. I just read when I feel like it. Honestly, this is where it ends by. This is where it ends by. Oh, let me copy that. That sounds like a good ass title. I'm gonna put that in there. All right. Well, we have 4 book suggestions. We have Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy and Neil deGrasse's whatever that is, because it's like on my Google, it's a little bit too long. Gulag Archipelago, and then This Is Where It Ends. All right. I am also reading another one right now, which is like called The Compound Effect or something like that. But I haven't really gotten that far into the book. All right, let's do the light thing before we get too far, because we're running. We still got like maybe about 30 minutes on the stream, but I want to start doing the light thing. Okay, so I kind of want to like start numbering these. Where is number 1? Or did I not get number 1? Number 1 has to be on here. Okay, this is number 1. This is number 2. This is number 3. What the I typed in 3 and it just said no. Okay, can I undo all this? Oh, the lights are... oh, I gotta love Planet Coaster sometimes. Damn, that shit's so annoying. Ugh, Planet Coaster, why? I didn't mean to grab all the lights. Okay, we don't need the sign. We're going to delete the sign. And we don't need... yeah, we got to fix that. Shoot. We don't need this light in here. We don't need this light in here. We don't need this light in here. And we don't need this light in here. Those lights are supposed to be constantly on as well as this board, but how Planet Coaster does it is like to turn them off for you because they're annoying. Okay. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy is Elon's fate. Oh, that's what it is. I've been considering getting Musk's. I already read 3 books but I already have 3 books I want to read. Nah. Don't read Neil's book. It's meh. It's like listening to a chemistry teacher, but longer. Okay. Thank you. Mindhunter, The Art of Not Giving Up. The first one is a crime thing. The second one is self-improvement. The last one is about communication. Almost read The Art of Not Giving a F. Is rated. It probably is a reading, the prologue, and it's all right. Like the title is why is so many people. The title is why it has so many reads. Oh, classic. I mean, same thing as the title of the stream. Come on, no. New coaster. If you type in new coaster, people watch your streams more. People don't care about detail. You type in details, they don't care. It's a fact. It's like the titles are very important, you know. We're just labeling these so that'd be way easier to mess with. If I tried to do it the other way, this would be absolutely impossible. Alright, perfect. So what we need to do is we need this to go off in a easy sequence. But it's a New York Times bestseller. I don't know I don't know. I watched a review and it said it was overrated. All right, so we're going to go by 10 seconds, I guess, is probably a good call. All right, how does this look? Oh, that looks so freaking cool. Okay, that's going to work. Okay, 6. Okay, 6 would be 5 and 7 would be 6. 7 would be 6.6, 0.7, 0.8, 0.9. This would be 1 second. This would be... Whoa, 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 whoa. I said 1 second, not 2 seconds. 1.10, 1.20, 1.30, 1.40, 1.50, 1.60, 1.70, 1.80, 1.90, 1. Right, this is 2. This is 2.1. All right, let's see how this looks, boys and girls. Brrrr. Brrrr. I feel like one of the wrong lights are going on somewhere. Oh, you son of a gun. Is it this one? No. What is it? What light is going on? I feel like there's a light over here that's going on. $21. That's the last. Oh, 21 is on this one. This is wrong. This is 2.1, not... There we go. All right, now it should be good. All right, perfect. We'll take this, and we'll shove this over here, and we'll call this light loop. And then we're going to go, and we're going to make this continuous activation. And then we're going to go to... Do I even have to do anything? Honestly, I don't want to even touch this. I don't even want to touch this. This is actually, like, good. That's not what I was trying to do. That looks good, though. That looks so good. This also needs to be continuous activation, and we need to make a new thing. This is a display sequence. How do I make the... What's going on? Make a trigger sequence. Okay. We need to take these lights. There we go. Perfect. This looks cool. This looks cool too. That actually looks so freaking cool. Let's take a look over here. Oh, we're just walking. You can see the light over here. What about if I'm on the bridge? I think that's one of the coolest rides we've done. The charge. Let's get on the charge, guys. That is so cool. We do what we can every once in a while. A book I would recommend is the Bible. Another one is the 50 Shades of Grey, which was definitely a good book and the worst part of literature ever written by mankind, and only read and thought of positive middle-aged mothers for some reason. I kind of want to read a left book. I like to vibe and listen to both sides. Only left books I read was Bill Gates 1. Wait, my favorite book is called How to Avoid Climate Disaster, and does contain some political views at the end. Claude read Atlas Struggle. Read Atlas Struggle, Shrugged, and you're going to embrace the arco-capitalism. I'm pretty conservative right now and used to be very mixed. Yellow Snow says. Navy Snow says. I would say This is your time to shine and figure out what you want to be. I feel like as a child, I was lost in that category. I kind of felt like I just attached to people without really thinking for myself. And I think that was very bad. Now, Yellow Snow, after you, like, you know what you're doing, like, you're reading, you're doing your own thing, which is good. And I applaud you for that because people, especially younger people, I mean, you see it even today with older people, so I'm not going to even say it's just younger people. People in general do not do their own research, and they do not understand or grasp the concept of things. They just believe in whatever they're told. And I think for people to make a educated decision and to get educated, you need to get your own opinions and your own views for yourself. So don't believe what one news source says. Don't believe what one book says. Don't believe what one movie says. You need to get multiple different outlets and form your own opinion, and that's why you should choose your political party on wherever you're at. And I don't care if you're left, right, middle, backwards, or upside down. If you came up with your logical decision on how to do it by yourself, just for the record, because you know nowadays, Yellow Snow, you have to be very correct on how you say stuff. Or Navy Snow. Then I don't care. But people would start telling me that they're this or that, and they have no backing to it. I saw it on this. This person is bad. This person is good. I'm not going to believe your opinion at all. And you don't have to be a scholar from gosh damn Harvard or Yale or whatever. I don't care. You can literally be a normal, as long as you have like legit reasons and facts that are from both sides, then I don't really care. I'm actually that chill of a person. People think it's very, people find it very strange for me to be that chill of a person in real life. And what I usually do though, is I usually just don't talk about politics or religion in real life anyways. As a kid, I did. And it's not the views that I exactly represent now, which is sad. But, I mean, sad because, like, it's not sad because it's sad that I was kind of uninformed. But it's sad now, like, it's not like I would ever run for political office or anything like that. I mean, like I said, I always joke to you guys on stream, no. If I ever ran for political office for anything, I would be screwed. The whole YouTube, it would be over. I don't know. I'm just waiting to see what politicians... I want to see what we're going to find in about 25 years from now. Actually, we saw somebody's TikTok back in the day. Oh my god. Just imagine. I can't wait for that drama. But yeah, let's kind of get off of that topic because it's not really the funnest. But yeah, I'd say if you did your research and you did whatever, I don't care which political party you're a part of, as long as you did your own research and you did it, I don't care. Really, I'm all, like I said, really in real life, I don't even talk about it. But you brought it up, so I was like, you know, let me comment on this. It's been a minute since we threw some controversial comments in here. Wow, nowadays, controversial comment. Liam! In 2016, I got caught by the far and became the center. And later, I started... I choose anarchy because no government means that no one... Stop! Grandma, I just tell people different perspectives. Hey, Claude. Fear, never fear, Liam is here. I give up political debates the moment that I can tell a person is talking about doesn't want to be... Get convinced. Now we could talk about. No, we're not going down. We're not going down that route. I was just saying, if you did your own research and you did whatever, I respect whatever side you pick. I think that's not only growing older, but it also shows that it's literally the points. It's the United States. It's not the separated. Look at this ride here. The charge. The charge. How do you like this, Liam? I'm gonna stop showing the chat right now on the screen. We're gonna switch it to a lighter topic. Now we can talk about city skylines. We're gonna talk about city skylines. City skylines. So we're coming to the end of Planet Coaster series. By the way, Liam, look at how cool this is. This is called the Charge. These are not Duracell batteries because we're not sponsored by Duracell. You already know. These are just batteries. But this is the Charge. Davies, no, I didn't actually, Simon. I know. So it's just like the Honey, I Shrunk the Kids stuff at Disney World. So it is one of these coasters. We'll just wait on here and wait and see if this thing will go off. A couple of people did get on it, not many, but a group of people did get on this ride. All right, here we go. Ah! Hold on tight. Meep came up with this design, by the way. Not mine. Now, the ride goes around twice, apparently. So, I don't know how that works, but it goes around twice. I can't see in the dark. Well, City Skylines just got a sequel of the 1000 DLC none asked for, but it's already a mod. Need to make a City Skylines upgrade for Breathe and me. Then more will play. Dude, if they made the games... If they made the games... Like, the free DLC content, like, GTA, even though GTA, you have to pay for the cool, like, GTA does it in a way where the DLC is technically free. But if you want to do the stuff, you might have to actually spend real-life money. That's smart. That's why GTA is so good, because they kept... What they did better in GTA 5 than they did in GTA 4 Online, which I love GTA 4 Online because it's so simple. But on GTA 5 Online... There's a new thing coming out every, I don't know how many months, but there's a new thing to do all the time in the same map. And they made a game so huge that they knew eventually that they were going to fill stuff in. So when they made the original game, it was kind of like a regular GTA map. There's a lot of driving, but GTA did have like stuff to do in those free areas. But there was a lot of driving when I originally played Grand Theft Auto Online. There was nothing to do. That's why I love GTA Online originally. Very simple. Racing, shooting, that sort of games. Now they're letting people make their own games. And now they're also letting people... They're filling in the map with those little mini game modes and all those things. I think those heist things are cool. I think they should have made that island that Simon keeps talking about, that heist island. They should have made it on the same map so you could fly to it. Pizza Pringles. Okay, let's do some detailing. We're going to probably wrap up the stream here soon enough because we've been streaming for 3 hours. We're about to be streaming for 3 hours here in about 5 minutes. And Claude has to finish this up and edit the thing. The history thing. I got my pre-game and my pre-NFL game Subway sandwich. Wait, today's Sunday? Oh, today is Sunday. I forgot. I just know the Bears beat the Packers, the Packers beat the Bears, and that's all that mattered to me. That was so last Sunday, Claude. Can I get a bite? What flavor is that, Claude? Yeah, pizza. GTA Online hellish grind fest for 2 years was all right and manageable. They nerfed the island heist, so it's a grind fest again. Yeah, but they should have built the island on the same map so people could just fly to it or do something. I don't really like. That's what the issue is with. I mean, I still have never done the heist before, by the way, but I think the GTA should have done it in a way where they should have an option where it's like the old GTA 4. I don't think that would be that hard. All they have to do, they should call it like nostalgia or something. What they need to do, all they have to do is make random gun spawn points and make a couple locations where fancy cars spawn in and just literally let people do whatever the hell they want. Not like, oh, we have to walk in this building and then you just jump into a cutscene. We walk over here, we can jump into a cutscene, which is cool. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I like doing that, but I kind of wish there was something that I could just jump online. We can all just go play something random, find some random guns on the floor, find some things, no stress. Like, keep the ammunition and stuff there too, but like, you know, find random guns on the floor, this sort of thing. Like how GTA 4 was. I know I'm not trying to make everything like GTA 4, but GTA 4 was very simple and it was very fun. If I cover this up, people aren't going to be able to see those buildings over here, so. Or they're going to not be able to see those roller coasters either. So maybe we won't put that many trees down. Once you pop, you cannot stop. It's the truth. So I love it how my breakfast and lunch consisted of this. Ready? My breakfast consisted of Pringles and peanuts. No, 2 slices of pizza that were both about this size. 2 slices of pizza. Then it turned into the peanuts, some Pringles, and a zebra cake roll, and a dum-dum. Claude is starving. It is the small DLCs, 1 big DLC every year from GTA. Oh, see, it's not. See, look at that. I didn't even realize that. You aren't the only one that they didn't make the map on the same map, Claude. What is a better name for an in-game store? Ammunition or Second Amendment Cyberpunk? I suck at typing brackets, apparently. I think Second Amendment is... The Second Amendment one is a very American thing, but I'm going to have to give it to Ammunition because it's kind of like... It's more of like a fake... like it's a fake store that could exist. Like, you know, you could actually see some... You could probably actually really see a story called Ammunition. That's like the same thing with the Pops. It's like E-Cola or Sprunk Sprites, you know? Like, you could legitimately see those brands being a real thing. I think Second Amendment could be, maybe be a store, but I don't see that off the top of my head. In my opinion, I don't think I would see that. Not saying it couldn't be. Not saying somebody couldn't make a store like that. I love how both of those stores sell military-grade weapons. Yeah, it's not that easy to do in America, by the way. But the video game... If it was that easy in America, oh my god. Could you only imagine? And I'm only going from Illinois experience. Also a massive chain. It's unlikely Ammunition is also a massive chain, yeah. Alright, I think we're actually done with our 2 more coasters to go. 2 more coasters to go after this. There was 2 streams today, Liam, so if you want to go back and watch it later, because I know you actually go back and watch it. If you do, of course, you don't have to if you don't want to. What's it called? Oh... This, we have 2 more coasters left. There'll be one probably here and one down here, and then we're done. But this is The Charge. The Charge is a beautiful little coaster here that Meep came up with the design for. Simon came up with the detailed design, which we're going to do a can. Then we're going to do like the Pepsi Max ride. Then we're going to do something else. Simon came up with the branding and the sponsor on this, but it is The Charge, which was named after Sap Daddy, the pioneer of power, because he's a pioneer of electricity and the power. At nighttime, we actually did this beautiful detail with the lights, which I was not really expecting, and this might actually glitch out, because Planet Coaster, when you move around the park and something's kind of looping like this, it kind of does some glitchiness. So, but it's supposed to go from here over to here, stop for a second, and then it kind of fades away, and then it kind of goes lights up. So you how it's sort of stopping like this, it should be stopping in the pipe, like right here. But that'll be fixed once, I think if we turn it on and off real quick, that would fix it. So let's turn this to activate on trigger only. And let's run this through. Okay, now let's go to activate continuous activation, I think is what it would be called. There we go. That's how it's supposed to look. All right, now we got to take 2 thumbnails, and I got to update the thumbnails after this stream is over. So let's wait for this to get fully powered up. Perfect. That's going to be 1, I think. Or maybe I should go in a little bit better. Let's take a better photo. That'll be the thumbnail for the 2nd episode. And then the 1st episode, we're going to go over here. And because all this in this park is all dark photographs, and we'll take a photo here, and we'll make this the first thumbnail for the photo. I want to thank not only our Twitch subscribers, but I mean, Patreon subscribers, our Patreons, but I also want to thank the people that came out to today's stream, even for 1 minute to even longer. But I want to give a special thanks to our Patreons, Liam, Cripsa, Janko, and Meep, and our tip donators as well. Zap Daddy, Liam, Zach Daily Games, Janko, Navy Snow, and Kylie. But I want to give a special thank you to Liam Simon, Navy Snow, and Meep for watching both of today's streams the most. Zap Daddy also, sorry for forgetting your name. In this one, we're going to save real quickly. I want to thank you so much for coming out to this live stream. Apparently today is NFL Day. Good luck to Liam's Seahawks. Good luck to any other buddies' teams. Good luck with that. I'm going to update those thumbnails. I hope you guys have a great rest of your Sunday. We'll be back live streaming hopefully sooner than later. We're going to try to finish the Planet Coaster series, then switch over to another game after that. So you're going to be seeing some Planet Coaster in the near future. You want to see the times, join our Discord, linked in the description. And yeah, that is it. So thank you so much for watching. I am Claude from Chicago. And remember, a real Fridling makes their own luck. Bye. Why did I have two streams? I had two streams because my internet disconnected. That's why we had two streams. I streamed earlier and then it disconnected. But thank you so much. But bye.